Yesterday, a fellow comes here and and he tells me like this. He tells me, Rabbi, I just made a business deal. I have 3 partners in my business, and Bezrat Hashem is going to go big. I said, oh, very nice. What happened? What'd you do? And he tells me I had to connect. I had one connection with this, with that, and he tells me I brought all my other partners involved. I said, can I ask you something? Like, did you need the other 2 partners? He said, no, not at all, not at all. I found the deal. I found the guy. I found the business. I found every single thing he found. So, and I said, so why bring them in? Do you need them? I'm saying, do you need them to invest money? He's like, no, I don't need them to invest any money. I have all the money that I can invest and make it between me and that guy, and nothing to do with my other partners. I said, so why you bring the other 2 partners in? He's like, because I'm loyal. You heard it? You heard what he said? Because I'm loyal. I have a character trait in me that I'm always loyal. If he's my partner for life. That means whatever I'm going to do, I don't care. I'm bringing him in as partnership. Imagine. He said, that's some loyalty. That's some loyalty. Now, what does it have to do? Think about it for a second. Think right now what just happened. Think about Moshe Rabbeinu. Imagine he comes down from getting the luchot, and he asks, like, what's going on? What does he say? He says, oh, by the way, they saw that you were a day late, like a few hours late, a day late, whatever it was, exact number, but you got delayed for a little bit. Please listen. He says, you got delayed a little bit. And what does he say? He says, what they do? They right away, they build an egel, they build a golden calf. What would you do? Well, I'm your leader. I'm your leader for so many years. I did this. I took you out of Egypt. All of a sudden, I'm not here for a few hours, and all of a sudden, you betray me, and you're ready picking another leader. It hasn't been a week even, and now all of a sudden, you're going to a new leader. You're going to find a new leader. What would you do? Oh, get at it. And guess what happens? Hashem says, oh, by the way, I'm going to wipe them out. What does Moshe Rabbeinu says? If you wipe them out, guess what? I'm out too. What do you mean you're out too? You should be thrilled. You should say, yeah, these guys, forget about it. 2 minutes later, they drop me like I'm a hot potato. Yeah, no problem. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. I'll do it. But Moshe Rabbeinu doesn't do that. I have a question. Why not? Because loyalty has nothing to do, meaning to say, loyalty is a midah that you have to have, that we have to have. You know, I'll give you another example. Marriage is more about loyalty than love. Let me explain. Marriage is more about loyalty than love. You marry a guy, let's say the girl marries a guy. All of a sudden, the guy after 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, all of a sudden he starts losing his hair. Oh, Rabbi, I married this guy who was such good looking, dachilak. All of a sudden now he has a beer belly, he has that belly, you know, like that big belly, you know what I'm saying, like the father belly, you know what I'm talking about? Mikey, you know what I'm talking about? You have this one or no? You have one. Alright? Kadesh doesn't have one yet, soon he's going to have one. Alright? So you have that beer belly type of thing, that little belly, like every father, you know, when you hit that belly, you're a father of like a few kids, and you made it. You made it. Successful guy, you know, you made it. And then all of a sudden you start losing your hair a little bit, and you start this, and then the wife says, Rabbi, I married this guy, forget about it, he was such a good look, I'm going to show you the wedding picture. What happened to him 10 years later? What happened? Right? See, it's not about love only. It's more about loyalty. Loyalty is through thick and thin. He's my husband. That's what you're supposed to be thinking. She's supposed to think, she's my husband. He's my husband. I love him to death. There's no guy in the world as great as my husband. He's my husband. And there's the same thing with a husband to wife. The husband has to think, there's no lady in the world that's prettier than my wife. That's it. She is it. She is the number one lady in my life. There's nobody else prettier. Nobody else has better character traits than mine. This is loyalty. And this is what we learn from Moshe Rabbeinu. He was extremely loyal. This is a great lesson that we learn from this week's Parashat Shavua.